Malcolm X called him the greatest black man who ever walked the African continent. To his supporters, he was a fearless revolutionary, a leader who dared to stand up to colonial powers and demand true independence for his people. But to his enemies, both within and outside of Congo, he was a threat that needed to be eliminated. On a cold January night in 1961, deep in the Congolese wilderness, gunshots echoed through the trees. The next morning, the people of Congo woke up to the news that would shake their country and the African continent to its core. The elected leader of the Democratic Republic of Congo, Patrice Lumumba, was dead. The official version of events that took place on the 17th of January 1961 claimed that Lumumba had escaped custody and was subsequently killed by some villagers trying to recapture him. But the Congolese people, the United Nations, and many others across the world doubted this version. There were rumors that larger forces were at play, and that if Lumumba was allowed to succeed, it may change the face of Congo and the African continent forever. But it would be another 61 years before the truth came out, the truth I want to share in this story. Unlike many other conspiracy theories about mysterious disappearance of famous personalities, riddled in speculation, assumptions, unverified claims, this story is different. The death of Patrice Lumumba was not an accident, nor a consequence of some villagers trying to make a few dollars. So let me show you how, why, and who murdered Congo's first prime minister. This is the story of who killed Patrice Lumumba. This is Leopold II, the King of Belgium. Belgium in the late 1800s, unlike its European neighbors, was young, relatively small, and had no colonies. So Leopold approached Spain, France, and several other colonial empires to see if they'd be willing to sell some of their territories. But everyone turned him down. This is when he looked towards Africa. So in 1885, King Leopold II took control of Congo, calling it, ironically, the Congo Free State. The thing is, Leopold didn't conquer Congo for the Belgian state, but rather he controlled it privately as his personal fiefdom. What's even more strange is that he never personally stepped foot in Congo. Over the next 20 years, Leopold's rule was brutal. His actions led to the death of millions of Congolese people. In fact, his mass exploitation and forced labor got so bad that in 1908, he was ultimately forced to give up control of the Congo Free State to the Belgian government, who renamed the territory Belgian Congo. Unfortunately, despite the transfer of power from King Leopold II to the Belgian state, many of the same abuses continued. And it was under this backdrop